Hi, and welcome back. We have a very, very, very special treat for you today. In honor of the Kentucky Derby, which, depending on when you watch this, is either today, tomorrow, yesterday, or some indiscriminate time in the future or past, we are going to be making a mint julep today. Now, there are a lot of recipes out there for mint julep, but I want to clarify, there is no wrong, as long as you like it, there is no wrong way to make a mint julep. Unless you're using creme de menthe, in which case there is definitely a wrong way to use that to make one. Do not use that. So there are a lot of recipes out there that call for a little bit of either muddling your mint or making a simple syrup with your mint first or that kind of thing. And those are great recipes. I recommend you try them all because why not? This is a beautiful, delicious drink. But today I am going to be teaching you the way that I learned to make it. And now I know you're not supposed to trust, in matters of a mint julep, you're not supposed to trust, a lawyer, a statistician, or a Yankee, but I'm going to ask you to trust me on this. I learned this from a bartender in Louisville, Kentucky. He worked at the oldest bar in Louisville, Kentucky, and he taught us this. This is a guy in like 2010 who had an epic mustache, wearing suspenders and an old-timey hat, so you know he knew how to make a delicious mint julep. You're going to have to start with a tin cup, a little metal cup. This needs to conduct. That is an important part of this thing. The next thing you're going to do, he did not want to muddle the mint. And the reason why, he said, when you muddle the mint, you start breaking down the stems, you start breaking down the chlorophyll, and you get a lot of bitter essence in there. So what he liked to do is you take your mint, you take a good handful of it and give it a good smash, you start bruising it up a little bit. So what you're doing is you're releasing all the oils in those leaves, all the stuff that's in there in the leaves naturally to just kind of deter predators, all those oils that give it the good smell. And you just start rubbing it around your cup like crazy. And you're just trying to rub those oils in as much as possible. You don't want to destroy anything. You don't want to get your woody stems in there. You don't want to get that chlorophyll breakdown. You just want to get as much of those oils in there as possible. And once you bruise those up, you're just going to throw it away. Dump out anything that may have gone in there. The next step, you're going to go ahead and you're going to take some ice, and you should get it as finely crushed as possible. You're looking for like Hawaiian shave ice thing. So for this, I really recommend, if you don't have a Lewis bag, it's a great investment. I don't know how you grind your ice, how you crush your ice. Maybe you buy it, but a Lewis bag, one, will give you a little bit better control on how you crush it. Plus, it's a lot of fun just to sit there and crush the ice. But you want to get it really, really fine as possible. And then just go ahead and fill your cup up as much as possible. Ooh, could have crushed that a little bit more. A little nice little thing there. And then the next thing you're going to do, you're going to take a bar spoonful of sugar. Use super fine sugar, like you're going to want baker's sugar. And just kind of dabble that on the top. Most of that fell off, so we're going to give it just a little bit more. And then you're going to take, what you're going to want to look for is you're going to want to look for like an overproof whiskey. Believe it or not, typically the higher the proof, the more flavor you're going to get. However, the higher the alcohol, there's a downside. At a certain proof, the alcohol starts numbing your taste buds, so you stop being able to taste it. So you actually get, even though you get more flavorful, you taste less of it. And so that's why most of your really expensive whiskeys, your sipping whiskeys, kind of tap out at about 107 proof. Because about 110 is generally accepted that over 110, you're numbing your taste buds more than you're able to taste it. So your sipping proofs will tap out at about 107. They're meant to be drink just straight up, maybe a little ice cube to kind of dilute it. But so you're really getting the full flavors out of it. Unfortunately, I do not have one. I do have a little airline bottle of Maker's Mark, so we're gonna make do with that. We've got the ice, we've got the oils, the sugar. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna pour that on top and kind of just get that running through, coursing through the ice, coursing through the sugar. And so it's kind of just getting it, it's melting the ice a little bit. So it's releasing some of the esters from the alcohol. It's releasing some of the flavor smells. It's mixing a little bit with the sugar, a little bit with water, but still at the bottom of this is going to be the really concentrated whiskey. And you're going to have the ice up, and you kind of see it. It's frost it up a little bit. If I crush the ice a little bit, you'd see a huge frost, but that's what you're going for. And it's going to frost up a little bit. Then we're going to go ahead and take another handful of mint. And this is the key part. You want to take good mint, smash it there, and you're just going to jam it down in top. Kind of get that as far in there as you can. Open it up a little bit. And then take your straw, and then you're going to just jam it right in the middle all the way to the bottom. And the reason why you're doing that is you're getting that mint there. So as you drink, you're going to get a real strong whiskey down at the bottom. You're going to get a nose full of mint every time you drink. So you're going to be smelling that mint, and it's going to tell your taste buds, or it's going to tell your brain you are tasting mint as you're drinking the whiskey. And the cool thing about this, as you slowly sip it, as you slowly enjoy your drink, the taste of the whiskey is going to change. More and more of that sugar is going to get in there, so it's going to get sweeter and sweeter. More of that ice is going to melt, so it's going to release, it's going to lower that alcohol. You're going to taste a little bit more, there's going to be less of the alcohol numbing your taste buds, so you're going to taste more of that original proof, or that original whiskey. And it's going to change throughout as you drink, although the entire time, because your nose is right in this mint the entire time, you're going to get a beautiful, beautiful mint flavor the entire time. And this is, as I said, my favorite way to drink a mint julep. But like I said, try them all. There's nothing to lose. Cheers.